Hey guys, Antonio here with another chapter on the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today we're going to be talking about playing on people's beliefs to create a cult-like following. So people have this overwhelming desire to want to believe in something. And a lot of times people don't figure out something that they believe in truly themselves. So what they need to do is follow along someone else. So most people are followers and not leaders. So you need to capitalize on this. People want to believe in something, give them something to believe in. And the way you can go about doing this is by giving them rituals to perform and ask them to make a sacrifice for you, right? So one thing that I want to compare this to is Donald Trump when he ran for president. Throughout the election cycle, he gave rituals for people to perform. He kept saying, "Make America great again, make America great again, make America great again." That was his campaign slogan, and it really made people feel like there was something to believe in, right? He wouldn't have been elected president if some people did not, if most people did not believe that, right? So he gave them a ritual to perform. He kept saying, "Make America great again, make America great again," and asked them to make a sacrifice for you. His message was radical compared to what Obama's message was or what Hillary's message was. And because of that, the people who wanted to vote for Trump had to some people at least had to sacrifice their freedom of speech because other people will get offended by believing that they voted for Trump. So 5 steps on how you can get people to believe in your cult-like following, right? They want to keep it vague and simple. Don't make it too specific, because when you make it too specific, then it becomes too hard for you to focus in on this little aspect that you might not know too much about. 2, you want to emphasize the visual and sensual over the intellectual. You really want to get people believing and motivated in the topic that you're talking about. You don't want to just hit them with only facts, because facts don't really stimulate the mind. You want to stimulate them into belief. In order to stimulate them, you need to hit emotions, and easier to hit emotions are visual and sensual than anything else. 3 is you want to borrow forms of organized religions to structure the group. Now, the way I take this point is similar to giving them rituals to perform, right? I am Catholic, so when I go to church, there's a bunch of things that I say in Mass. Those are rituals that I perform. That's part of the organized religion. And they want you to give rituals to perform here, such as, in the example I gave previously, you said, "Make America great again" over and over again, right? That's a ritual that someone performed. They believe that now America is not great and that they want America to be great again, as if it was great in the past and stopped being great at some point. 4, disguise your source of income. You want to not make it seem like you're using all of these people for money. You want to make it seem like you're giving them stuff and they're happy to pay you. You don't want to be using them for money kind of thing. People don't like to be used. And in reality, if you're doing this properly, you are creating a cult-like following by giving people value, not simply by just using them for money. And then 5 is you want to set up us versus them dynamic. So going back to the previous example of the Make America Great Again, right? Trump, during the election campaign, made a couple of enemies with people in other parties and people in his own party, right? And that's because when they stood against their beliefs, he doubled down on his beliefs. And what happened because of that is his supporters followed him even more. Even when the news thought that they would drop off after that, his supporters doubled down with him because he showed that he supported his beliefs even more. So you want to create this dynamic between you and this other group of people that may believe in something different than you. And the reversal here is that you may want to try to persuade one person at a time. Simply because if you have a whole group and you get a couple of them angry, you will make the whole group angry and they will start realizing that you're deceiving them. You don't want them to deceive you. So you may just want to deal with one person at a time to avoid this huge collapse of having a whole group of people angry at you and your whole supporter base. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, playing on people's beliefs and creating a cult-like following. Guys, as always, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for the purchase a copy of this book on Amazon. Great laws in this book. Everyone should take a look at it. As always, guys, subscribe and have a wonderful day.